change your mind? Life and love. Can I change your mind? About life and love. Can I change your mind? About life and love. Can I change your mind? About how you're feeling? About you and your relationship. Can I help you see?
Well, hello y'all, and welcome back.
Welcome back to Life, Love, and Restoration. Baby, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
God done brought us through another year, y'all.
We've been together since 2023. Can
That's
you
right.
believe that?
I know time flies. Don't it?
Man, and you know, we was life, love after divorce and grief, but we don't want it to just be
Divorce
about that divorce and grief, because
total restoration.
Yeah, total restoration in your life. But not only that, but you know, you deal with other grievances in your
That's
life.
right. That's right.
Even, you know, besides just the physical side.
Exactly.
So we want to welcome back
That's right, y'all.
and everybody to our new title and our new ministry name. We finally, God gave us a ministry name.
That's right.
And it's our name.
It's our name.
Charles and Sherri Jackson Ministries.
Ooh,
Ooh, I'm like, look at you guys.
I am so excited.
And baby, what has blessed me so much, y'all? Ain't he talking so good on camera now? Like he used to be so
I'm about
shy.
to get it. I'm about to get it.
You
y'all.
getting it,
She brought me
baby.
to the forefront. I was the behind the scenes man, but she's baby.
Especially when you videotaping me on cliffs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cliffs and banks and stuff. Anything that causes me not to walk straightly, I can just go over.
She don't like the
I
cliffs,
don't
y'all.
like it. I'ma never say I'm
It's a
scared of
bank, but it ain't a
anything.
cliff.
But at the end of the day, if
But
you,
y'all, we have been very busy. We are so glad to be back on air.
Yes.
My baby dropped her new single.
yes,
I hear the
did.
call.
I hear the call, and we're coming to a city near you,
right.
a church near you. Just don't be afraid to you hearing the call.
That's right.
To call on us.
That's
Hey,
it.
you
I like that. I like that.
Hey, so
That's
don't be
what's
messing
up.
it up, y'all. We're gonna take a look right now. My husband, he produced this video. This is going to be a sneak peek into the song,
right.
but we actually going to have a remix version of the video.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to premiere that the first of, it's going to actually be probably like in about a week or two.
About a week or two.
We're going to introduce I Hear the Call.
That's right.
We're super excited about what God is doing in this season.
Oh, yes.
And you guys, we'll be right back, after
this
video. Calling me. I hear God calling me, He's calling you, He's calling me, calling you. I hear God calling, yeah, He's calling me, calling you. Now it's 3:00 in the morning. And I just can't get back to sleep. And I know it's God calling, wanting me to get this message. Pray for His people. Hey, yeah.
Now it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm praying and I'm praising, seeking your face. God has the answer, and He told me to take a chance and learn His ways. And He told me to take a chance. I have some problems, and He told me to take a chance and learn His ways. He's calling on me and you for the kingdom. Calling on you. Greater is He than he that is of the world. Greater in me. I had some problems, but He told us to take a chance and learn His ways. Oh, I hear the call, Lord. Yes. Deep down inside, I feel it. Hey, oh, you pick me up, Jesus. Turn me around, yes, yes. And He told me to take a chance. Step out on faith. We had some problems, God can solve them, yeah. Can you hear it? Oh, hear the call, Jesus. Hey, hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
I
Oh, baby.
hope y'all enjoyed the video, because we had much fun shooting this video
We
at
had-
different places.
Yeah, I really love the Alex Haley statue.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
It was very sentimental to me. So I'm just really excited about some of the landmarks we have here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes,
So you
that's
guys,
right.
that is here in Knoxville, that particular statue. And I was inside of his hands holding
That's
a
right.
book.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So that was super exciting. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please make sure you go to our YouTube channel, and which is Sherri J and Shari Productions and Soul's Right House. It's got all of them
That's right.
right
Come
there. We will be revamping the name a little bit, but
Exactly.
all you gotta do is look for Soul's Right House. And when you find Soul's Right House, you'll find Charles and Sherri Jackson Ministries, along with Shari Productions, which is what his video and producing comes through, and also his HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. I try not to
That's
leave
right.
that
I
out
know.
because we doing it for the kingdom.
We're doing it for the
It's
kingdom.
about the kingdom. You got 28 years doing it, so now God
Being
says
honest and saving folks money.
you better know it. Now,
My favorite part.
yes, what is your
One
favorite
of-
part?
This is the world news. This is one of my favorite parts, because we try to find some really weird but interesting information and true information for you.
Yes.
Well, baby, in Czechoslovakia and Slavic, researchers have found that some freshwater fish are getting high in the water on meth and other illicit drugs like cocaine. Yeah, the fish are getting high.
The fish are getting high.
Yes.
We got high fish.
We got high fish. So if you see one to come up out of the water, be like, hey, loan me $1. No, I'm just kidding. But no, they actually did a research because of the waste from certain companies and people throwing stuff in the rivers and stuff in these places. There is enough trace of these drugs that fish are getting addicted. They took 60 fish that were addicted and 60 fish that wasn't addicted into a laboratory in big tanks. And as they put the cocaine and meth in the water, the fish that were addicted swam to it. But they noticed that after they do it, they swim real slow. But the fish that weren't addicted didn't swim to it at all. So yeah.
So even though they was like, oh, this look good, this look interesting, I can swallow it and everything, but no. Well, that might be the reasons why some people, when they eat fish,
they get addicted.
They be high when they leave and ain't even drunk nothing. Be like, what's wrong with you? Talking crazy. Your speech is slurred. And they think you've been drinking. So police officers, when y'all pull over some people, what you need to ask before you ask for the information out of the glove compartment, if you detect that they are under the influence, you might want to ask them, did you eat some fish?
They got to hit off the fish.
Don't ask them what you drinking or what you smoking, because it might be neither one of them. But they can say, excuse me, sir or ma'am, but have you been eating some fish?
I bet them restaurants full over there. Nah, let me stop.
Hey, I bet them restaurants, they don't even give that food away when they get through and close for the night. They take that fish home. Hey, man, I'm about to throw that fish away, man. That's a high right there, man. I can't.
You get a to-go thing?
My baby in his world news, y'all. It just,
I know.
He
we try
loves
to keep it interesting.
finding the
weird
stories. I know.
do.
Fish getting high.
And on another funny note, baby, we had a joyous time Halloween with our grandson.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Now, we don't celebrate Halloween
like that.
But I think that it's important for your kids to enjoy dressing up, being something, that's fun. I think that by the time they turn, like 5 or 6, it kind of gets old because it ain't cute no more. Because I think they want to take on the character for real.
Exactly.
You be ready to whoop their tail. And they be like, but you bought me the costume. And I'm like, I'm planting a seed. So I want him, our little man, like Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man all the way.
And what got me, I'm going to show y'all this video of my grandson. And we went to a church event. So that way it's more of a harvest event, more so than a Halloween gathering.
Exactly.
I call it a harvest festival, where they get to be introduced to pumpkins and things that are of the fall.
That's right.
When October comes, leaves start leaving, and I be thinking to myself, they like, don't leave me. You know what I'm saying? But it be the leaves that's leaving. And then, ain't it amazing how some trees don't lose their leaves?
Like pine trees.
It's really amazing, you guys. Yeah. But I want to show y'all this video.
Now check this out.
My grandbaby, he don't know nothing about no Jason. Was it Jason?
It was Jason, but see, the thing is, he's a confident Spider-Man. He'll try to web you up.
Yeah.
He even chased this lady in the parking lot, which y'all about to see. But he met Jason.
And my little tough Spidey turned into the fly. Watch this. Oh man. Man put the web on him. I told you he gonna catch you in your web of lies, man. Like, you ain't really hit him. Come over here.
He got some under. No,
He's like, hold on a minute. You gonna put your web on him. Put your web on him, man. Pin him up, man. Pin him to the table. Put him up. He's scared of Jason. Uh-oh. He's like... Oh my God. I mean, he went from webbing people to turning into the fly that got sucked up by the spider. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
at least he thought about webbing them up, but then he changed his mind.
He was like, hold on a minute. He's like, hold on, he ain't even saying nothing.
I never dealt with this before.
Yeah, he like, I'm used to people like, man, Spidey don't say nothing. So he wasn't afraid of the person not saying nothing. It was just, the little boy had no movement. Like, he was like, his eyes didn't even move, Granny. Like, okay. And he just came and got up in my lap. Like, after he webbed him and everything, he was like...
He thought about the point where he thought about it. He bent down, like, got his little stance. He thought about it. He was like, no.
Never mind.
I'm going with Granny.
Never mind. This dude right here, man, like, he's so tall but little at the same time. It was the cutest thing. But I really enjoyed that time with him.
It was such fun and a blessing, man.
It was.
Family time,
And to take him to a church environment.
Where
where you didn't have to worry about all the stuff out in the streets and all the
Yes,
scary stuff and the
stuff.
spooky stuff, because he don't like all that.
He
So it
sure
ain't no
doesn't.
sense of haunting him and tormenting him. And then when they become teenagers and they torment
Exactly,
you wondering
exactly.
why it happened. Because you've been planting the seed for 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
they go live. They grow into that character.
Yes, they do.
You
Yes,
know?
they do.
Because
Yes, they
one of my
do.
sons, he loves Scream, and he's screaming to this day.
How
I'm
many
thinking,
years was he screaming?
maybe it's 5.
Five
Like, he
straight?
just kept on wanting to be
Man.
Scream, and he screams now. I'm like, what?
And
Like,
now he scared his son with this ghost man.
be like, hold on a minute. You just like hearing people scream. Anyway, we're going to show you this video right now about spiritual attacks on anointed married couples.
Yes.
And
It's real.
and it's real. And I want you guys to understand that sometimes you're in the company of people
right.
who despise your good.
That's
and we're
right.
always telling you to read 2 Timothy 3, verses 1 through 8, because it's going to describe some spirits
Yes, it is.
that sometimes we ourselves
I mean,
connect with.
yes, exactly.
But we have a command to
Right.
not to
You
have
have
nothing to do
with.
with
That's
such
right.
people.
That's right.
And we just so hard-headed because we want to
Sometimes.
fix everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
even if if you don't have anybody that's disobedient to their parents, or you don't have nobody in your life that's haughty, you may have somebody in your life that despises your good.
That's right.
And, and so in reading 2 Timothy 3, this is our wake-up call. My song is called I Hear the Call. And when God gave us that scripture,
right.
he also gave us Hebrews 12 and 15. And it says, see to it that no man fails to obtain grace, and that no root of bitterness is causing trouble.
right.
So there's some rooted stuff in your life that's causing trouble. Because you ain't graced the situation.
Exactly.
See, God graces you. That's why you're still here.
That's right.
But you haven't graced the individual, and you haven't graced the situation. Forgiveness ain't for them.
That's right.
Forgiveness is for you, so you can continue on with
right.
your walk. And whatever it is that's on them, the blood is off your hands, just like the blood on the doorpost
That's right.
protected from the death angel.
That's right.
You're going to have to put some blood up on your doorpost
That's
and
right.
realize that not everything is for you, but those things that are against you are not
Because
of God.
we fight not against flesh and blood.
That's right.
This is a spiritual battle.
It is.
And trust me when I tell you, the devil does not like marriages.
No, he doesn't.
He
And the
doesn't
more
like
you
that
fight,
union.
and the more you come out of your covenant,
That's right.
which is meaning that you're not you're fulfilling your own purpose.
That's
There's a
right.
gift in each of us. Me and Donnie has
That's
our
right.
own gifts. But what is so beautiful is that our gifts align with one another. So
Exactly.
what I do, I could be
Complement.
working on something, but I'll send it to my husband
And
to
vice
oversee
versa.
it. And then he may do something, he'll send it to me to oversee it. So at the end of the day, we're looking at life like what it is. Even when we looked at the Bryants, when they had the
Yes.
controversy about the
With
dress,
dress, yeah.
everybody was caught up in the downside
dress.
of it.
A dress.
When at the end of the day, when you are minding your business and you care about your brothers and sisters,
Exactly.
at the end of the day, when we get in heaven, we ain't gonna be husbands, wife, cousins,
Right.
and none of that. We're gonna be brothers and sisters. And if we can
Yeah.
learn to love each other here on earth.
And if you disagree with something, just silently disagree and pray for the person.
That's
you don't
right.
have to call them names.
Call them names
Dog them out
and-
on social media.
Yeah.
It's,
Because when you have an
it's just
open
not necessary.
dialogue podcast, your show, your church sermons, and all this stuff, you're going on social media. You can't exempt coming out of the closet in reference to when people discredit you.
That's right.
It's nothing wrong with it, because y'all didn't care about the time you took to pass judgment. So those
Exactly.
with no sin cast the first stone. And I don't know nobody.
I don't know.
That can't cast no stone. Do you know anybody that can't cast no stone?
I told you, one of my mentors, when he was mentoring me, he told me, he said, don't you ever get in the pulpit and make a congregation listen to something that you're mad at somebody or something that you disagree with. We are supposed to be preaching the word of God. People want to hear from God.
That's right.
We don't have time to discuss dresses and how,
Because at the end of the day, we're going to see things that we don't like, whether they in the world or because some of the most modest women that I've seen in church
the
are
ones
the
you better
ones that's the
watch.
most scandalous.
That's right, you better
at the
watch.
end of the day.
Exactly.
So I just like people that want to grow and be encouraged and be inspired.
Yes.
And if it's something out here that I don't like or something, I just pray about it, because
That's
I don't
right.
want to keep seeing it.
Exactly.
Because then I don't want to be judgmental.
That's right.
Because we all, once upon a time, was 18, 19,
That's
20,
right.
21.
That's right.
And we wore things that we wasn't supposed to
Yes.
wear and
Yes.
did things we wasn't supposed to have done.
do.
But at the end of the day, we found our way back.
Yes,
And so
we did.
who am I to try to place you in a heaven or hell that I have no control where you going to go?
We don't have a heaven.
We don't have a heaven or hell to put you in.
right.
So we're going to let you watch
Just
this
this
video,
video.
and then we will be right back.
Then he walked up to Lena and whispered in her ear. Y'all turned towards each other and started fighting, and then the man walked out of the room. And what the Lord was revealing to me in that dream is that after my wife and I came into a covenant of marriage, we became a target for the adversary. And then I realized that a lot of our fights, a lot of our differences, our arguments was being instigated in our hearts by demonic influences. Now it makes sense to me that in the natural realm we are fighting, but in the spiritual realm, every time the devil sees a biblical union, he sees something that aggravates him. Is there any evidence of that? Yes. Statistics show 1 out of every 2 marriages ends in divorce, even in the church. A lot of it is that we have an adversary who hates marriage.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying Life, Love, and Restoration here on Kingdom Purpose TV. I just want to first take the time to thank Vernon Matthew, his wife, and all the Kingdom Purpose TV family for just connecting. We got a new hub that you can come in, and if any of you have a message, a podcast, or you would like to display your conversation on a radio show or a talk show, please make sure you connect with Kingdom Purpose TV today. Let them know that Charles and Sherri Jackson Ministries inspired you about your truth, and you may have something to say that we need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about us. But when it's about us, we gotta let it be known that it's about him. So we are talking about spiritual attacks on anointed married couples, and we have spoken freely in reference to when he and I first got together. You know, we had he had some family members and sisters that didn't agree to the marriage, whether they didn't care about me or even cared about him. Everybody had an opinion. They wanted to pray against the marriage, and that
we recently learned that out and about. And the lady apologized to us and everything.
She came up.
Know that someone is actually in a Bible, holding a Bible study to pray against our marriage.
And they have a marriage ministry.
That's right.
You know, they ain't trying to work. They ain't trying to help you save your marriage. They want you to not have a marriage. And it's sad because everybody has had issues in their marriage.
Exactly. But see, that's literally going against God, because we are in a godly covenant.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So shame on y'all.
Shame on.
But at the end of the day, it didn't do nothing but bring us closer.
Exactly.
From what I've learned. A lot of times in relationships, you have gone through some trials and tribulations with others, which is why you're the person you are today, to be an asset to the person you're with today. A lot of us are praying and asking God to come in and bless us with husbands and wives and all of that, but ain't nobody writing nothing down.
Writing nothing down.
And I have learned from Habakkuk 2:2, it says, write it down and make it plain from the tablet of your heart. So if you're not writing down what your expectations are, then you may get a man, but he won't be a godly man. And I've been speaking with this. A lot of women have come to me and they're like, Sherri, I just love how I see how you look at your husband. And I can just love to see this love you got, because it inspires me, because I'm looking for this and I'm looking for that, and I stop them. Because we ain't supposed to be looking for nothing. It says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. So in being a good thing, that means you are in your purpose.
That's right. And one of the reasons that we wanted to talk about this subject is because we want to help those couples that got married, and then the warfare hit, and now the devil actually have you thinking, oh, I married the wrong person. Not necessarily so.
Right.
Because I know God gave me her. But see, the devil doesn't only want this union, he is actually afraid of it because of the people we're going to affect and draw into the kingdom.
Correct.
And so this warfare can sometimes make you think, oh, I married the wrong person, and that's not necessarily so.
Because I never thought I married the wrong person, but I did have challenges to, you want blessings from both sides of the family.
That's right.
Now, one thing for sure, we had our parents' blessings.
Yes, we did.
Regardless of the other people that might not have agreed with it, our mothers were there.
Yes, they were there.
Both of our daddies are deceased, but we know in spirit they were there.
That's
and as I had shared before about spiritual attacks on anointed married couples, is that people are offended by too mature people.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
See, when you start to grow up and you don't cater to what you used to cater to, you become a better person. And being married should bring out the best in you. Are we going to be perfect? No. But in learning about things that you dealt with, learning about things that I had to deal with, becomes a part where I have a heart for what hurt you. And so I used to be like, we got a 6-year difference. So we would have never crossed paths back
That's
in the
right.
day. You know, like when he was 16, I was 10. Don't you
Okay.
know he'd be in jail right now if he tried to
I'm
talk to
robbing the
me?
cradle, y'all.
You know, and I'm like, you know, so in
Relaxing.
realistic ways of thinking,
Right.
you know, I know that I would have never met him in my time growing up because we had 6 year difference and he shouldn't have been looking at a 10-year-old.
Exactly.
No way.
Exactly.
But by the time I was of age for him to look at me, he was already gone to the service. So
Yes.
we never saw this coming. I never saw this
right.
coming, you know. But it's saying that spiritual attacks on married couples are believed to target the union, causing increased conflict,
Yes.
mistrust,
Yes.
financial fights, emotional distance, and temptation by magnifying small issues into major problems.
That's right.
With the goal of division, often manifesting as anger
Yes.
or having secrets,
Yes.
infidelity,
Yes.
prayerlessness.
Yes.
I like that. Prayerlessness.
Yes.
As the enemy seeks to destroy the God ordained bond. Recognizing these patterns as a spiritual battle,
That's
that
right.
is in Ephesians 6 and 12. Rather than just a spouse's fault and fighting together with spiritual weapons like prayer,
That's
honesty,
right.
and unity,
That's
and having
right.
the armor of God is the key to overcoming these challenges and strengthening the marriage. So when you look at the enemy is always trying to devour the union.
That's right. For one,
Want your part.
because the covenant and the union reminds him of Jesus and the people that he died for.
Correct.
That covenant and that union. And see, now he doesn't like marriage, period. But when you're an anointed couple and you're working for God, it's the attack is worse.
Right.
Let me tell you why. Since me and my wife been together, how many people have we seen says, y'all give us hope?
A lot.
A lot of people. And it says faith is the substance of things hoped for. And which means we can draw a lot of people into the kingdom.
Right.
And the dark side does not want that.
Right.
Because we know eventually couples like us will demolish the power of the kingdom of darkness.
That's right.
Yes.
Because so many people with the words that they say, I'm never going to find a good man.
Exactly.
There ain't no good women out there.
Yes.
I'm going to go outside my race and this kind of thing. Well, to each his own. But what did you write down that you wanted? See, God says, write it down and make it plain. Anything in this earth that is established all started with the word. Only God spoke and it came.
Exactly.
We don't speak and it just shows up. Be like, okay, I want a 5-story building right there. I gotta speak on it for about 5 years, maybe before it even happened, but I gotta keep speaking it.
That's right.
And my 5 years might not be God's 5 years. My 5-year thinking may be 1 year with God, because
Exactly.
in my consistency in saying it, walking towards
That's right.
it, going to the place I want it built, going to look at the type of stone I want,
right.
looking at the furniture that I want inside of it. See, if you take the time to go towards the mark, even in your marriage,
That's right.
you got to look at the kind of house that you want to live
That's
in,
right.
the kind of furniture that you
wanna
want.
have.
You want to think about the type of events you want to host at your house, so that you look
Exactly.
at your house as a place of a dwelling, a refuge.
That's right.
But if you never do those things, you never write down the vision. You
That's
never
right.
have a vision board to look and see what is it that I really want. Because we so focused on the wedding, but are we focused on the marriage
and the life
and
that
the
you live
life
after
that
the
we
wedding.
have after
That's
that
right.
10 seconds, 10-minute ceremony? Like, you do all this preparation and work, but baby, at the end of the day, the ceremony was only like 15 minutes.
I know
From
it.
the time we walk out, from the time all the preacher and everybody walk up there, and then the bridesmaids and everybody walk through, and your bridesmaid, then you, and then you exchanging vows, somebody sing, like, dog, 15 minutes. You do
right.
all that work for 15
right.
minutes, because then it's over. Then it's time to go take pictures, and then it's time to go eat. Now, this man cut off the fog
I just set off the
machine
fire alarm.
and set off the fire alarm at our wedding. Brought
3 alarm fire.
trucks. And you know what we had to do? I told him to listen. Now, there ain't no fire here, but I'm the hottest thing walking around here right now. So only thing I can tell you to do is y'all can cut the sirens off and come on in here and eat.
And they did.
And they came and ate.
They enjoyed
so
it too,
we want to
y'all.
thank the fire departments that
Yes.
came to the downtown Marriott Courtyard August the 31st of 2024.
That's right.
Because they blessed us. I'm going to
Yes,
find
they
out
did.
which stations they are.
I
We're going to
know
go
it,
back
baby.
and
Feed 'em again.
Go feed them. We're going to take them some food and be like, hey, y'all, this is just for, you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't put the fire out.
That's right. And see, and doing this, we have learned, because just like anybody, we learn from our mistakes and we move on. But we have to continually keep in our minds that we're dealing with spiritual warfare, not really people.
Right.
So those people that are attacking you, you have to notice the spirit behind it, so
Right.
you can pray against it and know how to combat it.
Right.
I mean, doing the research for this, baby, I found that people actually do curses and rituals against your marriage.
Against your marriage.
Against your marriage.
Sitting up praying.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you saying? Don't gather in stuff you don't know what they saying. You know.
And see, and then the enemy likes to use direct opposition to try to counter the power of your anointing.
Right.
He also used distraction. Because think about, since we've been together. Because we love people. We love to help people. So, but what we had to start doing, y'all, is praying, which we did, and saying, Lord, give us the discernment to know what's a distraction and what we should not be doing for people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, we've learned that women deal with me, the men deal with him.
That's right.
We're not going to let you cross-contaminate.
Oh, no, never.
And then that's when people say somebody did something that they really didn't do, and it causes petty arguments.
Yeah.
And that's one of the signs of spiritual attacks is increased conflict, petty arguments, financial disputes, constant misunderstandings. So now people be all good and got married, everything was great, y'all made all the decisions together, everything lovely, but now all of a sudden picking out some curtains,
you argue.
y'all argue. Be like, I don't like diamond flakes in there. Be like, look, you don't like diamond flakes. Like, we had diamond flakes on the cake. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you should have told me you ain't like diamond flakes. But it be those petty
things.
Spiritual attacks. Another sign of a spiritual attack is emotional distance. Lack of connecting.
Right.
Growing irritation or feeling like strangers. So in your marriage, you're married, you're having a good time, but now all of a sudden you using sex as a weapon when we ain't doing nothing in that.
Yeah, that. And
I got a headache.
Or, which I'm thinking God delivered me from, is still delivering me from, being cut offish.
Yeah.
That's trying to mess with somebody emotionally, and the devil uses that.
Well, guess what? If he turns away from me, y'all.
It don't happen no more, y'all.
Guess what? Just
Guess what?
Guess what? We married. We got a covenant.
And you know what? I don't know if y'all seen it, but I'm not looking at you videos.
Yes.
But that's where it is now.
We go, I ain't looking at
I ain't
you.
looking at you.
Anytime he want to act, I can feel that little thing running up. Like, I ain't looking at you. I ain't even about to let the devil even just let me even remind me that you used to act like that. Then I go, okay, I gotta look at you. Because I know looking at me gonna pull you out of it.
Right.
The things that make him laugh, even in the midst of when I can see, something that a familiar spirit try to pop his little head in. You can't attack the familiar spirit because now you done came out of the will of God. You have increased what he was trying to do. So I just turn away from him like, I ain't looking at you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Another sign of a spiritual attack would be secrets and dishonesty. Hiding things from your spouse and breaking trust. So if the paper, it's just like, you can't have, if your family, let's say your sisters, they ain't come to the wedding, they don't support nothing, they ain't did nothing but just talk about it. That's all they've done.
Right.
And then they don't acknowledge the marriage or whatever, and then y'all have secret conversations on the side.
Exactly.
Y'all always talking, but your wife is never involved. You never talk.
That is not a good thing.
Don't have secret conversations.
That's right.
Because what happens is the enemy will use that to make you not trust a person. Because then when you see the sister or the cousin, they're going to say something like, man, we talk every day.
Yes. No one,
And I be thinking to myself, don't you know he got a phone log?
Exactly.
Don't you know I can look on his phone log? We know each other's passwords.
Exactly.
I can even go into the trash bin and see if he even took some.
Exactly.
Look on him like, who have he deleted?
Exactly.
Why you delete that?
Exactly.
So we don't do that. We just, at the end of the day,
be upfront
and be real. If family members can't call while y'all together, then we don't need to talk.
Exactly.
We don't need to talk.
There's gonna be no secret conversation.
No, because we ain't gonna allow the enemy.
Giving you a wedge.
Yeah.
A thicket of a wedge to drive between us.
Because they don't have to like you or like who you with.
See, they don't have to like her. It ain't their job to like her. It's my job to love her, though.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You better know it. It ain't him. It ain't them that I ask, can I have that? Because they going to say no all the time.
No, y'all, one day we was in the car and I said, baby, sometimes I ought to start saying no. Show your face, baby. Look, I have to say yes because that break, that gets to my heart.
My daddy did too. My daddy couldn't stand it. I be looking all down. He be like, is your lip out? So I do that to him. I ain't looking at you. So what is another spiritual
And see,
attack?
temptation and lust.
Yes.
Because the enemy of sin, when he's trying to divide you, he'll try to send the opposite sex your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. All of a sudden, you so cute.
Yeah.
You so beautiful.
Ain't never said nothing to you.
Ain't never said nothing to you. Don't sexualize me.
Exactly.
You just pump my gas. You won't be nice. Just pump my gas. Be like, excuse me. You know, because it's cold outside. I'm just going to get in the car and be like, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. You pump my gas. But don't be talking about some, girl, you so pretty, girl.
All that.
And then talking about something, you need me to pump your gas. No.
You know my favorite phrase, especially with young folk. Honey, all you can do for me is your hair and your homework.
You know, because women just be so on it. Thank you, baby. You babies and honeys. Y'all women, stop doing that. Stop calling every man your baby and your honey. Because he ain't your baby, he ain't your honey. Okay? You know, he's spending money.
That's right.
Okay? He the reason why you got a job. Exactly. Every time somebody walk in that door, you got a job.
That's right.
Not you got a friend. You got a job. Temptation and lust, pornography,
yes,
infidelity or lustful thoughts.
Right,
So you know when you are with somebody and they rather be turned on by pornography, and that is their way of wanting you. Right. They ain't seeing you.
They ain't seeing you. And see, and the danger in pornography is that you would try to have your spouse do the things that you saw on the pornography.
And see, they be with everybody. Be like,
yes,
you don't want me with everybody.
Lord,
don't compare me to a woman that be with everybody. I am just with you.
Exactly.
Okay, and there's some things I'm going to do, and there's some things I just ain't going to do. And why I want to watch somebody do what I ain't going to do. You feel me?
I know.
Be like, we all married ladies, and we all got things we got to do. But that's just some stuff I ain't going to do. But I don't want to watch a man defile a woman.
Exactly.
That's one of my things, and I love about my husband. It's not about the fun part of it, and intimacy is supposed to be fun. Intimacy.
Right.
But don't defile me.
Exactly.
Don't make me feel horrible afterwards.
Right.
You know?
Like you trash. And,
be like, now I don't jump from bed to bed. Like when we get, sometimes I like hotel rooms with queen beds.
I do too.
We got 2 beds. You know? I'm like, hey, you know, at the end of the day, because we married, y'all, when you have a covenant,
we have a license.
You got to have a license to have fun.
That's right.
And then it's fun.
Yeah.
But then another sign of spiritual attack is what?
Prayerlessness. And this, y'all, this is a serious one. You know, no matter how mad you two are at each other, even if you're so mad you can't come together to pray at that time, you need to pray.
Yeah.
You need to pray because the Holy Spirit are working and God are working to where y'all come back together that night and pray together.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean?
That's right.
Because I tell you what, I pray for our family every night. When I get up and get my work van to go to work, before I pull off, I pray for my family, my wife, and our union. Yes.
And I love the fact that we say we are covered by the blood of the Lamb. We say that every day.
Every morning. We text that to each other every morning.
Yep.
We're covered by the blood of the Lamb. Have an amazingly blessed day. Know that I love you.
Yes. And he knows that I do.
And I know that she do.
Another sign of spiritual attack would be fatigue and illness. So frequent sickness or overwhelming fatigue.
And see, and the thing is like me, I already do a strenuous job.
Yes.
So if the enemy try to get on me and fatigue me out more, because the thing is when you're fatigued or you're tired, your irritability level is low. You're easily irritable for no reason at all. And the devil knows what he's doing with that.
So the first thing, lady, is give your man B12 before he leaves in the morning. Because then he won't have a crash at 5 o'clock.
And the thing for me it is, when you fight through it, it might seem hard at first, but the more you fight through it, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Because it's like this: if I'm trying to mess with somebody that I don't like, and I'm trying to mess with them, and if I notice that what I'm doing ain't have no effect, I ain't gonna keep trying. So once the devil sees that the fatigue and stuff is not affecting anything, he might try to move to something else, but he's gonna leave that part alone. That's why I said keep trucking.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, everybody works. Everybody's
right.
got to live.
That's right.
But life don't stop when you clock out at 5. Really, that's when your life begins.
My wife told me when I clock out of work, I clock into home.
That's right. Clock out of work and clock into home. Because the same, don't insubordinate me. Be on time.
That's right.
Yeah, be on time.
That's right.
That's right. Come and eat. I'm gonna have your dinner ready. Don't be
right.
wanting to eat on the computer.
And you know what else, man? You know what else I love about her is that it's like she can tell when I've had a rough day at work. Because I get home and she might already hear something else playing and she go, you know what, baby? Why don't you just stay home and relax and just let me take care of this and I'll run do this and then I'll be home and we'll be together.
That's right.
You know? But no matter how tired I am on Fridays, it ain't stopping date night.
Friday night, date night.
Friday night,
you
date
can
night.
be on the roof. You better be up there talking about where we going. Be like, and it ain't up yonder.
no, it ain't that.
Be like, hey. But at the end of the day, another spiritual sign of a spiritual attack is external interference,
That's
toxic
right.
family involvement or negative influence from others. So sometimes it's
We
the
dealt
things.
with that a lot.
Yeah, because like we were saying about frequent sickness and overwhelming fatigue, the enemy will come in and you don't never want to do nothing.
Right,
You're tired.
exactly.
No intimacy, no
Right.
nothing. Just, or some people need help. Like we were saying about watching other things to be inspired by your spouse. It
Exactly.
didn't take all that when we first met.
Right.
So it shouldn't take all that now. And then when you think about toxic family environment, you look at people that are just primarily looking at the surface.
That's right.
They don't know anything about
Exactly.
the relationship. So if
Exactly.
you wasn't there in the beginning, you're not going to be there in the middle,
That's
and you
right.
ain't going to be there in the end.
That's right.
Do we forgive you and do we love you?
Yeah.
Yes. But are you going to have any effect on what it's going to do in our
Absolutely
relationship?
not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Now, one of the things we want you guys to know is we're getting ready to bring you a song message from God real
Yes.
quick. And you guys stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Right back.
Sunshine, I never thought I would be without you. Counting the days that you've been gone. Sunshine, and you was just here. On those cloud days when I was like lions. Oh, how I miss your smile. How you looked at me like I was everything. You were my king. Oh, I love my sunshine. Go away when I see you shine. Makes me pain. Go away in my sunshine. Missing you. You are my sunshine. Driving in my car, I pray, 'cause I'm used to you sitting in the other seat, playing all the music, listening to your sport talk. Oh, how I miss the way that you walk, how you used to comfort me. Oh, but not before we prayed and sang to our King. Yes. You are mine, sunshine, and I can't believe that you're not here. And when my tears fall, I know that there will be sunshine. My tears may fall at night, but joy comes in the morning. When I'm missing you, when I'm missing you, oh, I'm missing sunshine. I look at your picture, and I talk to shine. When I'm missing, give them a message for me. Tell them that I'm still there. You were sunshine.
Welcome back, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that song message from God.
You better
You
know
can
it.
go to YouTube and you can see all her song messages from God. 365.
Yeah, that was a journey.
That
God
was a
says
journey.
we
That
want
was
you to.
commitment,
It was
y'all.
commitment. 365 songs. I
That
was
was
like, what?
commitment.
You know, and I really had to say what? Like what? 365. But he told me in them 365 would produce the one.
That's right.
And the song we have out now is called "I Hear the Call" that you heard in the beginning of the show, and we're just thankful and grateful. It is streaming on all platform networks.
That's right.
Even when you're on your social media, Instagram,
right.
TikTok, whatever, and you're looking for a song
That's
to
right.
put on your reel. Just type in "I Hear the Call" by Sherri J, and that will be an option. So that's just one of the things that
That's right.
we
God
experienced this week is that you can now on any streaming platform
That's
or when
right.
you're on Facebook or Instagram and you're looking for a song to go on your reel,
That's
you can
right.
now look up "I Hear the Call." Now, this segment we're talking about how the enemy attacks. He attacks by division, which means turning spouses against each other by focusing on the flaws. So we can
That's
only
right.
think about what's wrong
Exactly.
and what was in the past.
That's right.
And sometimes the interference of others and the toxicity that comes from other people
That's right.
makes you think about yourself because you start remembering what they said. Oh, they said
Exactly,
this and they said that.
exactly,
And
exactly.
then you'll start to use that towards your spouse, and you should never do
You should
that.
never do that.
Doubt and fear. Planting anxiety about the relationship or self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
So at some point, you'll think you ain't beautiful. You'll think you ain't good enough.
Right.
You out here and you work hard, you're on top of a roof, but you thinking, oh, I ain't got the greatest job. What?
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You've been doing it for 28 years.
28
Now all of a sudden
years.
you doubting what you doing, and you've been doing it 28 years. What you about to do? Start over? Like, no.
Wow.
Misplaced focus.
Yeah.
Leading couples to focus on wealth or temporary pleasures over each other.
Yes.
So it's about me and him. Do we like to shop, look good? Yeah.
Yes.
But do we know how to shop and look good?
Oh, definitely, yes.
And I know how to go different places
That's
and
right.
find the things, just like we're learning to coordinate and have our colors together. And I've noticed when we go to church, we coordinate our colors.
That's right.
And I'm starting to see a whole lot of
people
couples
do it. They
starting
start
to dress
doing it,
alike.
yes,
And I
yes.
think it's so cute, but it's also unifying
right.
each other. And then the last one on the attack is undermining the purpose, attacking the family unit because it reflects God's image.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter what other people think or say.
That's right.
We just got to keep them prayed up and realize we're not going to be like them.
Them.
So in the midst of your flaws and when you have an issue,
right.
because God going to remind you, you ain't exempt from
You ain't
issues.
lying.
He going to show you who you are real fast.
For real.
And then you're going to need us, the one you was talking about.
Now,
The
exactly.
one that you took from.
Exactly.
You're going to end up needing us.
That's
and guess
right.
what? We're going to be right there.
We're gonna be right
Because
there.
that's not what is expected. In order to, it says, do unto others as you have them do unto you. So sometimes people will be mean to you
That's right.
because they want you to be mean back
Back.
because they see the light that's on you. And
Yes.
as long as you be mean back, you're out of the will of God.
And it's
So you
dimming
ain't
your
no
light.
different than them.
That's right. And it's dimming your light.
It's dimming your light.
That's
But when
right.
you keep shining, keep
Keep
shining.
shining.
Knowing you can always count on him.
That's right. Sing it, baby.
For sure. That's what God is for. All right.
All right, all right.
Now, my
Might as well
husband
go
is going to
studio.
tell you, you better know it, how to fight back spiritual weapons. And this is how we're going to close our segment today, is teaching you about how to fight back in this
That's right.
life, love, and restoration, no matter what it is that you
right.
have lost or obtained in your
right.
life. But God will give it back. He says that everything the enemy stole, that he will give it back to you.
That's right.
But are you writing down what he stole? Because,
right.
you know, you got to identify
That's
what
right.
was stolen so that you can learn
Our
how
God
to.
on his word.
You better know it, because
right.
we was reading yesterday in Mark 11 and 12
That's right.
that was just speaking about know your enemy.
Yeah, know your enemy. Yeah.
Know your enemy. Like
You have
if
to.
the devil can mark us,
We can
we
mark
can turn
him.
around and mark
'Cause see,
him.
like, that's one of the things when I was
Yeah.
in the military. We did all the research and the observance and the intelligence, because we have to know our enemy. We have
Correct.
to know the tactics, how they move, all that.
That's right. And that's
Right.
exciting, because when you think about submarines and things of this nature, they're only underwater so they can't be detected.
That's right. Oh,
You know, they're not
yes.
on top of the water so
That's
everybody
right.
can see, oh, that's a boat.
And see,
Ooh,
one of the
here's
things
them.
about a submarine and a ship, let me tell you, at the back of the ship, where y'all call them propellers, but we call them screws. The screws that propel the ship forward, it produces a wake. If a submarine can get behind a ship in the wake, the ship can't detect it. And I say this to say that, I said that to say this. Stop letting the enemy in your past and use your past against you in your marriage. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because you can't hardly detect him if he's in his past, because the devil is subtle. He's not going to knock on the door and say, hey, I'm the devil.
Right.
He's going to use a spouse, somebody close to you, with your past. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yes.
To retie you back down that
Exactly.
you've been free from.
Exactly.
All this time.
That's right.
Been free.
Been free.
But then you put your own self back in bondage.
But unity.
Yes.
How to fight back. Unity. Recognize your spouse is not the enemy. You are on the same team and you're fighting against evil together.
Correct.
That's right.
Prayer. Pray together and individually
That's right.
for your marriage. So we have a covenant and an affirmation that we read.
That's right.
About spiritual warfare, but then we have our own individual prayers that we take upon God for ourselves, because we first got to look at us.
That's right.
You know, sometimes some of the issues in your marriage ain't because of the people.
That's right.
It's because of you.
Oh, that's right.
And so when you take a look at yourself and you look at some of the flaws that you have,
that's right.
As you continue to grow in your marriage, you look at some of the downfalls and the downsides, because it was a lesson. It's
a lesson. And one thing the devil hates is when the couple start to recognize their own flaws and they talk about it and speak, and it can get to the point to like we do these little videos. Remember when I was asking you about alter ego, because we heard somebody talk about alter ego, and you was talking about how Dio gets sick.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all had this other person that they called us, a nickname, they call them.
Right.
But that nickname defied you in being out of the will of God.
That's right.
You got to really think about that.
That's
Does
right.
your nickname elevate you? Or is your nickname downgrading you?
Right.
And the more you say it, the more down you go. Right. You don't even realize it. Year after year after year, you calling somebody Pete Pepsqueak, or you know what I'm saying? but like what?
That's
like,
right.
Like,
see,
like, what are you calling these people?
We've learned to talk about each other's flaws, and not to the point of arguing. We make fun out of it, don't we, baby?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and we be cracking up.
Because at the end of the day, I'd be like, no, what would D-Hub? What would D-Hub? You went to the service and you was on an assignment. Can you imagine D.O. out here trying to act like he military out here on the streets? Like, I wouldn't be with him today. Be like, Lord, I thank you so much. And some of you veterans that's out there that might be dealing with PTSD and bipolarism, and you think about some of the things you had to do in service. You know, some stuff you can talk about, some stuff you can't. You have to take it to the grave with you.
That's right.
Don't be afraid to reach out and talk to someone that has been through what you've been through. Because a lot of times you're talking to people that really can't understand.
Exactly.
And we don't really want to, because I didn't want to go. Or I'd have been there, and I would be someone. But you need someone that you can talk to that's been there. You want to also deal with honesty. Confess secrets and speak truth to break strongholds.
That's right.
So that is very important to do that.
Very important. That's right.
What's the next one?
It's honesty. No, it's armor of God. Be strong in the Lord. Use spiritual armor. Ephesians 6, y'all.
Yes.
Put on the armor of God daily. To quench those fiery darts that he's going to throw, because he's going to throw them.
He's going to throw them. And not only that, but when you use your own words instead of scripture, then you can't fight him with your words. You got to always give God's word. So I thank God. I intercede for someone else. I present my petition, and then I back it up with a scripture. If you do those 4 things, you walk in expectation, because you're in order to what it is that God has for our life. And once again, thank God for everything, because God already set the plan. But he knew that we would fall. He says a man that falls 7 times.
Just man falls 7 times, but he get back up.
He gets back up. And in order to have fell 7 times, you had to fall 6.
That's right.
I like that.
I do too.
Forgiveness and love. Cultivate patience, humility, and unconditional love.
We work so good in that, baby.
Yeah.
Even if we have to have a cool down moment, I just love how we come back together. You know what I mean?
And you know what's so cool about when we come back together? We don't go back to what kind of tried to separate us, but we have a way of like asking a question.
Exactly.
That we just gonna see if you gonna answer.
Exactly.
To see if you still mad and not. Be like, is the sun out?
See if you're still mad, you be like, you next to the window, look out.
Look out the window. Then it starts to laugh, like, look, baby, they're going to plane. Because, you know, I love looking at planes in the window.
But she ain't going to get on one, y'all.
But I'm like, have y'all watched that show called Mayday? I didn't realize so many planes done fell out the sky. Like, I knew there was several over my year time. But y'all watch Mayday. That's just too far up in the sky to let 2 people control.
But y'all, I'm going to get
life.
on this flight simulator and let her know it's just like driving a car.
Y'all go watch Mayday on Netflix. No, it's on Tubi.
Tubi.
Yeah, go to Tubi, y'all. I won't say what's up to Tubi. But y'all, that Mayday. Okay. Address issues. Don't ignore small problems. Tackle them together. So some things that might be bothering you.
That's right.
That might not bother him. he needs to understand it's
Exactly.
bothering me.
Exactly.
And anything that's
Exactly.
bothering me should be a concern
To me.
of yours. Not
That's
that
right.
you're supposed to be bothered too,
Right.
or try to nitpick what bothers me because
Right,
it don't
right.
bother you. We not the same.
That's right.
What may bother me or may bother him might not bother
That's
me.
right.
But I'm not going to downgrade it bothering him. I'm going to pray, first of
That's
all, to
right.
bind it and to cast it out of his
right.
life. But I got to take in consideration what made it bother him to begin
Exactly.
with. You know, and that's how you get to the root of the pain.
That's right.
The root of the pain.
That's right.
And we have a book out called Root of My Pain, I Hear the Call. You
That's
guys
right.
make sure you go to YouTube and you go to Amazon to find
right.
that book. And the last thing is serve.
That's right.
One of the things I've learned is you can serve and say nothing.
That's true, ain't it, baby?
Serve and say nothing. A lot of times people want to announce, I'm going to feed the people.
But then
I'm going to give out clothes, but you ain't got to do that. Just
got
do
your
it.
reward, just do
Your
it.
reward was you telling.
Exactly.
Just go feed the people. Go do. You can announce that you need support and volunteers to help with some missions
Yeah.
that you may, the Lord may be putting on you to do.
That's right.
So what you want to do is you want to do a call. I hear the call. We want to thank you guys for tuning
joining us.
in
That's
this
right.
week.
That's right.
Once again, you've been watching Kingdom Purpose TV, and we have a wonderful Kingdom Purpose family. I love hosting the watch parties.
No, you did such a good job.
Thank you. And
Yes.
there's going to be more that I'm going to do. But you guys stay connected. This is
right.
Charles and Sherri Jackson
And,
Ministries.
visit us on the website.
Yes.
soulsrighthouse.com.
And that's SOLSWRITE house.com.
right.
And I also wanted to let you guys know that the I Hear the Call conference tour
That's right.
is going to be rimming up. Our first one is going to be March the
March
20th,
20th.
here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Your daughter's birthday.
My daughter, well, it was actually the day my daughter
The
died.
day your daughter died. That's
So
right.
Soul's Right House, we're going to be doing what's called a Soul Shine Awards, where we like to highlight the underdogs.
That's right.
Now, a lot of
That's
times,
right.
a lot of people in our city are awarded for many, many things.
Exactly.
But we want you to know that when you go to our Facebook page, there's going to be a lot of information,
That's
and
right.
on our website that you can nominate someone in these 12 categories. So if you're in Knoxville, Tennessee, you know someone that has been an advocate in one of these areas, then you want to nominate them at soulsrighthouse.com/RSVP.
That's right.
And the RSVP, and then you have soulsrighthouse.com/contact us.
Yeah. Y'all remember on March 20th at the Show Shine Award, it's also a fundraiser.
Yes.
Because we are seeking to get our own standalone building for the
Yes.
Souls Right House Empowerment Center and Thrift Store.
Yeah, so we're going to start it online, but these items that are going to be donated online will be blankets, scarves, hats, socks, and also coats.
That's right.
And we want to give those to the homeless for free. We
Exactly.
don't want to charge them for the items that they need, because you got to remember, when it's raining or it's
That's
snowing,
right.
their items get wet, and there's no way for them to clean them, so they most of the time discard them. We have a couple of organizations where you can
Yes.
go and wash your clothes, or guide them to go wash their clothes. So we're going to be partnering with a lot
Yes,
of
right.
thrift stores. We also partnered with the Community Chest here in
right.
Knoxville,
That's
Tennessee.
right.
Everything in
They
that
just
thrift
gave you
store.
a donation, didn't they?
Yes, they did. And
Wow.
everything in that thrift store is $1.
Yeah, $1, no tax.
No tax.
That's
And
right.
it's beautiful. So those of you all that have items to donate, we want you to start donating your items to the Community Chest. It's at 122 West
That's
Scott
right.
Street, which is right off Central Avenue here in
That's
Knoxville,
right.
Tennessee. It's on the same cut where a lot of the homeless
That's
are
right.
in that community, in that
Yes.
area. So they kind
Yes.
of like got them off Broadway.
Right.
So they can actually get to that location. But we want you to start donating these items. They have a
Yes.
free clothing bin.
Yes.
And what is so good is you can walk in there with $20.
Come out with 20 different items.
And they can come out with 20 items. And I'm talking about coats, purses, bags, shoes. It don't matter what it
Sure
is.
is.
It is $1.
That's right.
So we just wanted to say hats off to the Community Chest in
Chest.
Knoxville, Tennessee, who is being a, to me, Jesus-led organization,
Yes.
blessing the people. And even when the person walks in the door and might not have $1,
That's right.
they will bless them
They sure will.
with that item. And I think that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Baby, I think this was a really
This
wonderful
was
show.
a really wonderful show.
Yes, and
Yes,
I
it
thank
was.
you for being my husband.
I thank you for being my wife.
My
y'all.
best
the
friend.
love of my life.
You
my
better
best
know
friend,
it.
y'all.
He's my everything.
He's my, after God, she's my everything,
You
y'all.
better know it. And we're all about Friday night date night.
That's it.
So you guys make sure
That's right.
that you continue your Friday night date
That's
nights.
right.
And even with us, we don't go out all 4 nights. We take 2 nights to go
That's
out
right.
and 2 nights to stay in.
That's it.
Because we like to have movie night.
That's it.
And so we have the grandbaby. And sometimes the date night is about family.
Family, that's
And
it.
being unified, and sometimes taking that time to rest so that God can continue to pour into us
That's right.
the things that he wants so that we can continue to be a blessing for the people.
That's right.
We hope you've enjoyed Life,
hope you
Love,
enjoyed
and
Restoration,
Restoration.
y'all.
And we will see you guys next week. God bless.
God bless.